Roads? Where we're going, we won't need roads. I am the law. I say we take off and nuke the entire site from orbit. It's the only way to be sure. Come on, you apes. You want to live forever? Be excellent to each other and party on, dudes. By Grabthar's hammer, by the sons of Warvan, you shall be avenged.
Hello.
Hi.
And welcome to the Untitled Sci-Fi Show with me, Tom, and him, Rob.
Hi, wife. You're listening now.
Hey, can you hear us? She's over there scoffing food, getting pestered by the dogs.
Not
Hey,
my wife. That's Rob's wife.
No, I'm Tom. You're Rob.
Oh,
So
no.
your wife.
Oh, you're just getting it far too confusing for me now.
How you doing, Tom?
Yeah, I'm good. I've got a very angry chipmunk at home.
Because of me.
Yeah, because of you. All because of you.
What was it I
Washing
said?
up simulator. Really?
I don't remember what we were talking about. Oh, yes, because she couldn't guess all of the Guess the Intros from
Yes, so you
last
told her to
week.
go back and start just playing her game of washing up
No,
simulator.
it's not what I said. I said, would you like me to make it easier for you by doing things you might like My Little Pony or Washing Up Simulator? That's what I said.
You got her very angry.
Oh, well, that's a shame.
Enter authorization code.
Okay, guess the intro. Very special guess the intro, wasn't it?
What would you do if I said no?
To what?
Guessing the intro.
Well, it wouldn't be much of a show, would it?
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying I could actually just say no at this point. Goodness, I know.
Why? It's because you don't want to get it wrong.
No,
And then she'd be angry at you too.
no, I'm just being honest. No, I think I've got it right.
Because then she'd be like, you don't know me at all.
No, there's 3 films.
That was my impression
now,
of Jem, by
Did
the way.
you tell me, or am I just making this up? Did you tell me last episode that you'd asked for sci-fi films that myself and Jem had watched together?
No. I just said
just general
that she
okay.
would know. Just ones that she would know.
Oh, right, okay.
So she's given me 6, and Miranda gave me 6, but I only used 3 and 3 of each, because then I can do another one with another 3 and 3.
Oh, bugger, okay, so that could be a problem then. I
So-
may have got 2 of them wrong.
Yeah, so it's 3 and 3. Each one's on 3. There's a big, massive clue for you, but I'm pretty sure I did tell you that already.
Yeah, no, for some reason I got it in my head that it was something that me and her had watched together, but I've got a feeling that might mean being me saying, oh, I think I'll find this easy, because she doesn't normally watch sci-fi. So, oh well, we'll see if I fuck it up.
Well, would you like the first one?
No.
So how should we do it? Should we guess it and then guess whether it's Jem or Miranda?
Yeah, we'll guess the film, and then I'll say Jem or Miranda, and you can say yes or no.
Or TV show. Didn't say it was just films.
No, I know, there's TV shows in there as well. Well, one.
I haven't tested the volume, so it'll be fun.
Oh dear.
Got a batch of personals. Dispatching them to your laptops now.
That is The Martian, just as they've discovered that their friend is still alive and they're deciding to go against NASA and turn their ship around.
That's right. Now, who was it?
That was Jem.
That was
Because it's
Jem.
one of our favourite sci-fi films.
It was. Well done.
I made her watch it and she really enjoyed it.
It's a good one.
It is a very good one. The book's better.
You've said that. I've got it on order, but I haven't listened yet.
It's phenomenal.
Ready?
Yep.
And if helium falls, so does Barsoom.
So that's John Carter.
It
And I'm going to say
is.
that's
I'm
a
surprised
Miranda
you got
film
that one.
because you both clearly stated that you really like John Carter.
Yeah, there's John Carter talking about Barsoom, which is the planet that he's on.
Yeah, I tried watching it a few weeks ago, funnily enough, and turned it off. Just, I don't like it. I don't know why.
A lot of people don't like it, but I don't understand why they don't like it.
No, genuinely, I don't know why. It just didn't resonate with me, and I cannot put a reason to it.
Next one.
He walked right past him. Like there was nobody.
And this is Robert's favourite film, World War
It
Z.
is one of my
Z,
favourites.
Gem, not Z. Z. I got it
World War
right.
Z.
Even though Rob would say World War Z.
Yeah,
in this
because of the
case.
Americanism of the title
So
itself.
I'll put that down as Miranda.
Correct. It was Miranda. And what a great film. I tried to... It's really difficult to actually pick a bit in that isn't obvious, firstly, and secondly, that hasn't got loads of music behind it. It's really difficult. Whenever I do these, it's really difficult to get the audio clean. So that does kind of force me. But yeah, you're right again. 3 out of 3 so far. Here comes the 4th one.
There's a reason you hide from
Now, this is the Kate Bush running up the hill moment of Stranger Things, and the weird, muscular-looking Vecna. Oh, there you go. Is chatting to Ginger. Is it by any chance Ginger Spice or that?
It's
that
not
that
Ginger
part of the
Spice.
film?
Her name is Max.
Max. Okay, yeah. Well, the Ginger one. Now, this is the one that I may have got wrong because I know Jem knows Stranger Things and we've watched Stranger Things, but I also know that you two are waiting for season 5. But genuinely, the next one, I don't know if Jem would have watched or paid attention to. So I'm going to say this with Jem.
Well, you're correct on Stranger Things.
Damn
and
it.
I chose that purposely with that music, thinking it would help you a bit because I didn't think you'd guess Vecna's voice on his own. I didn't think you'd have any chance because you've never seen that character.
But there's
so how
been
would you know?
so many clips of it.
That was Miranda.
Shit.
So
okay.
unfortunately,
I would never have thought Jem would have seen the next film then, or would have chosen the next film.
Next one.
Does my line of work make you uncomfortable, Precious?
The butterfly effect.
That is the butterfly effect. Again, I'm not surprised you got that one. Well done.
Yeah. What can I say? I cheat sometimes. I have to. So I do very often when I can't work it out. I'll take the couple of words that you put in there and see what Google throws back.
I
at
don't
me.
mind. I think this is actually a pretty difficult game.
Sometimes I can spend a good couple of hours researching the quotes because obviously when you put a quote in and you say quote, you then end up with, oh, well, the Dalai Lama once said this. It's like, no, he really did not say anything about death falling from Satan's arsehole. So why have you given me this?
Using AI is cheating at this. But just
I won't use AI.
Having Google to help you every now and again, I think is fine. But yeah, if you put it into bloody Gemini or whatever other things, then that is cheating.
Out of all of these, the butterfly effect's the only one I didn't know.
Yeah. Okay, so who do you think chose the butterfly effect?
Well, I'm going to put Jem down for that one.
Jem
because
chose the butterfly. Is that the one that you thought was Miranda?
Yeah, because you told me the last one was wrong. Yeah, I put that down as Miranda because I didn't know Jem had seen this one.
Next.
After 9 years, you know what I realize? Ignorance is bliss.
And that's a delicious steak Cypher's eating right there.
Yeah.
For the original Matrix, and that's Jem.
Yeah, I really love that scene, you know. That's a really cool scene.
It's a great scene, and it's brilliantly acted.
It's the Judas moment, isn't it? Really good.
Yeah, Jem couldn't remember, and she couldn't identify the film she'd even chosen.
Yeah. I did.
I gave her a heavy hint on the Matrix by saying, oh, I'm enjoying eating this steak right now, and that was how she got the Matrix. She didn't get the others.
So Miranda didn't get the butterfly effect, and she didn't get the Martian.
Right.
She got all of hers and the Matrix, so she missed 2. Okay, so special fun for you. I've been cheeky while you've been away in San Fran.
Oh, cheeky.
So everyone else would have heard a version of the intro already.
Right.
You haven't. The version you're going to hear is slightly different because I actually need your help editing it. So Minnie Monk has done a special Guess the Intro.
Oh,
and she has read 6 quotes for me. I did not tell her how to read them. I gave her no context other than these are the words that you must say. I told Jem what films they were from, but I specifically said you cannot tell Minnie Monk like what the film is or listen to it beforehand. So you are now going to hear the non-Minnie Monk voicified version of it. So you're going to actually hear her normal voice.
Right.
She has requested that I Minnie Monkify it because apparently she doesn't want to be seen as uncool. Because apparently she was very happy to join in and was very excited to join in, but it's uncool. You and me aren't cool.
Yeah, no, apparently
6, 7. So
oh, you're a gangster now, aren't you now? Blah, blah.
Blah, blah. So when this is done, I need you to tell me how to Minnie Monkify her voice. So we're now going to hear this, and then in the edit, they're actually just going to hear the Minnie Monk.
I'm not guessing now, though, am I?
No. I just want you to... I mean, you can if you like, but...
No,
I just want you to hear it because it's fun.
Okay.
So, ready?
Yep.
Roads? Where we're going, we won't need roads. I am the law. I say we take off and nuke the entire site from orbit. It's the only way to be sure. Come on, you apes. You want to live forever? Be excellent to each other and party on, dudes. By Grabdar's hammer, by the sons of Warban, you shall be avenged.
No, I reckon you're going to get every single one.
I've got
pretty
all of
easily.
those except for the nuke from orbit, and I know what film that is, and I genuinely can't think of what it is off the top of my head.
Yeah, when you've had to think about it for a while. Anyway, we just heard the unedited version of it.
Yeah.
I need you to tell me how to Minnie Monkify it.
Very,
And
very simple.
I thought it was, but I just want to make sure I get it right.
Yeah.
And then that's what everyone else will hear when they would have played it.
Nice.
So thank you, everybody. Oh, and nobody got them all right.
Oh.
So just you and me in the Winners Lounge again.
Oh, on my own again.
Sorry, everyone.
Oh.
Okay, mister, what have you been up to?
I went to San Francisco.
Oh, yeah, you did, yeah.
I got done up the bum because it's very expensive there.
You got
So expensive.
robot cars.
Oh, yeah, we got to go in a robot car that had no driver. And everyone I've shown that video to went, no thanks. And what the hell? I'm scared was, I think, Gannon's words.
Was it what they call Weymos?
Waymos.
Waymos.
So there's two out there at the moment. There's Waymo and there's Zoox. And Zoox is just about to pass. So at the moment, it's still got someone that sits behind the wheel, but they don't do anything.
Okay.
So you get in this
That's more
self-driving
worrying.
car, and there's just this bloke sat there looking at you. It's like, hi.
Was he just on like his iPhone or something? That's more worrying because it's like they don't trust their car.
Well, they're not allowed to. That's the point. Until they've got their license, they've got to do it like that. Oh, it's so clever. So
Any
clever.
hairy moments?
I don't know if I sent the video. We got to a green light and the car kind of cut across and ours just went, yeah, okay, I'll let you go. And then it just sat still. And it's like, the road's clear. And then on the screen, it came up with waiting for junction to clear. Junction's clear, car, you can go. And it was really uncomfortable because there were cars behind us. We're waiting for them to start hooting their horns. And it's just like, come on. And then just suddenly it went, vroom, and off we went.
But I mean, what would hooting your horn at an automatic car do? Or is it going to come up and go red screen and go, bastard?
Reverses into them at speed. Hey, there's no driver. It's not going to hurt me.
Yeah, a democratic flamethrower would appear from the top and turn around and aim at them.
No,
You say what?
It was a very odd sensation. They were Jags.
Oh.
They're all Jaguar.
Right.
And they're so very clever. So, I mean, to geek out a little bit, Tesla for their self-driving uses natural vision in effect. So lots of cameras, and it's looking at real-time images.
Yeah, it doesn't have those other. They took those other.
Whereas
out.
Waymo has LiDAR on the roof, on every corner. It has true vision cameras, so it's looking at the real things as well. It's got food. It's got so many sensors. But the really cool thing is, as you're driving along, you've got this screen in the middle, and it's showing you everything it's picking up around it. Now, if you look at that on the Tesla, it's just kind of clip art of things. So we think that's a lorry, so that's what we're going to draw there. We think that's a cyclist, so that's what we're going to draw there. The LiDAR literally gives you these wireframes, and they're exactly what it's seeing. So when the bus went past, you can tell it's the bus that's going past. It's really detailed.
Apparently that maybe it was Elon Musk himself or whatever, they took LiDAR out of the Teslas because they were like, oh no, our AI is so good, we don't need the LiDAR. When every single other company is using it because it's far superior.
It is. It's just, it makes the car uglier because it needs more. Exactly. If you're in the market to buy a self-driving car, I don't think you're going to have a choice about whether it looks cool or not.
Yeah, you'd be paying by the mile.
But oh my God, it's amazing. It was weird as hell, but very, very clever.
Yeah.
And then you've got the app, and as you walk up to the car, you press a button and it unlocks the doors. When you get in, you can control the air conditioning from the app. You can control the radio station from the app. As I say, the screen in the middle shows everyone what's going on and what it can see. And
I did see it was complaining people hadn't put their seatbelts on.
oh yeah, the three in the
that.
back.
Yeah.
Put your seatbelts on. Beep, beep.
It still drove off eventually, though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I guess because it could kind of assume that maybe you just put your luggage on the back seat. It's not going to really know.
Possibly.
And I think I couldn't quite see the name, but it looked like it said hello to
Yeah,
somebody.
it said hello to my colleague who'd booked it in his
Yeah,
app.
I noticed that. How was the actual show? Because you went to a Microsoft. Oh, do you want to talk about it now? Or are you going to talk about
no, I can. Yeah, we can talk about it now. So I went to Microsoft Ignite, which for the IT people out there will know exactly what it is. For people that don't, it's Microsoft's big trade show about what's coming up this kind of year and what they're focusing on. And this year was just Copilot AI.
Yeah.
We're introducing Copilot to all of these things. We're giving you Copilot if you've got these certain licenses. We're combining into this. And then what you've got is, other than the big keynote, you've then got a week of, it's like from 7 a.m. through to 6 p.m. of seminars. And I think we did between us about seven seminars a day. And yet you went to them, you learned, and we learned loads, and there was loads of stuff that we're going to bring back to the company to do. But the most impressive, the best bit about it is that also they had an entire conference floor of people there showing what's new.
Mhm.
So there was Logitech there was Dell there, all the big IT names were there. Oracle databases, for example, had an F1 simulator set up, and
Cool.
every day they were giving whoever got top speed got a giant Lego set,
Nice.
and there's all sorts of things going on, and it was a full-on F1 simulator, full-on. You need the strength to brake, to accelerate, steering, all of that, brilliantly done. So we went on that several times, obviously.
Yeah, absolutely.
Loads and loads of freebies, which is always good. Free kind of FIDO security keys and all. Yeah, baseball hats, loads of stickers, as you can see on the
Oh, that's where they're all from.
yeah, the tablet. So you got covered in stickers, which was quite cool. But yeah, we were out there for that. But no, we got to do some cool things as well. We got there a day early because of flights. So we got to do Alcatraz, which was awesome. We got to go to an NBA game, and we saw the home team lose, winning. But I got to say, I don't like sport. I would go and watch NBA again. It's such a different thing over there.
Yeah.
They had this entire crowd, 24,000 people. Not one person, could you say, was vile, rude to the ref, jeering, shouting. The only thing you got was when the opponents went up to take a penalty shot, the whole stadium boos them.
Yeah.
But that is it. There's no, you're an effing C and any of that shit, or the ref doesn't know what he's doing, any of that. Not there at all.
I think that's an American sport thing. Like they have a kind of thing in baseball where they do shout stuff out to the players, but it's quite innocent and funny.
Yeah.
If you ever hear like American soccer chants, because they would call it, they're so tame.
Yeah.
There's no swearing, and they're just like,
Yeah.
go team,
And I wouldn't
win,
say
win, win.
no one was drunk either.
Everyone was
enjoying
even allowed
it.
alcohol then?
Yeah, you're allowed to take alcohol to your seat.
Oh, okay.
Yep, absolutely. And not an eyelid batted at that. $21 for a beer.
And there you go. There's a good example of why.
Well, and I think that's probably why they do that. So the beer was $21. Yet for about $28, I got a hot dog, unlimited Pepsi refills, a giant ice cream, and chips.
They do like their refills of sugar
Soft drinks. Yeah. Mountain Dew on tap as well.
Were you drinking that? Were you drinking Coke?
I had a Mountain Dew as well.
Did you have Coke though? Because
I
I
had
think
Coke,
their
and-
Coke is
it's
different
delicious.
there. Isn't it?
It
I
is
said
so
to you
much
that, but the
nicer.
Florida one, the Coke was just different.
Oh, yeah. And their Pepsi tasted like Pepsi used to.
Yeah, there's something about it that I was addicted to it out there. The Coke was just there. As I said before, they forgot to remove the Coke from their Coke.
But I mean, it's a very expensive place.
Oh, yeah.
We did the cable cars, so we got to go up the hill and down the hill on the cable cars from
Cool.
where we were to the wharf and back again. And for one of those trips, it was so busy, I had to stand on the running board of the
Oh, yeah. No
cable
thanks.
car. So literally, I've got a size 11 foot, only half of your foot fits on it.
What?
So I'm stood on this thing going up and down the hill, holding onto a bar while we're just flying up and down.
Yeah, no thanks. You're brave.
That was great fun.
That is the one that's got the zigzags going down the slopes and the roads.
That's Lombard, yeah.
Yeah,
So
did
there's
you see
Lombard.
that?
We saw that as well.
Cool, that's cool.
But at Fisherman's Wharf, so there's a load of piers which is on the bay, which take you over to Alcatraz. There is a old penny arcade museum.
Nice.
And you walk in, and the first thing you notice is just loads and loads of old kind of early, you put your penny in and mechanically something would happen. But then you'd spot, oh, look, then they'd got early pinball machines. That's very cool. And then the further you went in, all of a sudden you were saying, hang on, that's Time Crisis. That's Area 51. That's Cruising USA. And they just had a load of old school 90s arcade machines.
Was it like
The
going up
Simpsons.
through time as you walked
No,
through?
it was mixed around eventually, but they had the original asteroids there. They had Basil's. Oh, they had so many arcade machines. And it was like 50 cents a go.
Excuse me to all the people who do know geography. Is that where the Golden Gate Bridge is?
It is, yes.
So you could see that?
We got to see it at a distance. We didn't have enough time to, because it's really over in not Fort Baxter. That's Phil Silver's show. It's Fort Baker. Sorry, is the nearest part of San Francisco to the bridge, and there's the national park. from where we were, if we were to have walked, it would have been about a 2-hour walk.
Right.
And we just didn't have time, annoyingly. I mean, it took us an hour to walk from our hotel to the wharf, which is where Alcatraz was.
Mhm.
So hence the reason we started using the cable car. If we'd been there another day, we would have done. But we still got some good views of it. We still saw how magnificently large it was.
Oh, yeah. Everything in America is big.
Oh, it was giant. But
Restaurants, food. What do you eat?
food was amazing.
Mhm.
So we were out there, myself, our head of software development, our technical architects, and we were brought out by a new company called Agroberries, who are based in Chile.
Oh, I love that name. Agroberries.
Agroberries,
I like
yeah.
that name.
So we had their head of IT, and then they also have a company called Berry Fresh, which is out of
Not
Los
quite
Angeles.
as
So we
fun.
had their head of IT. So it was a kind of a bonding thing because we're kind of formulating where our teams are going to merge into one team. And it was really good. We all got on fame. Really good blokes, really good fun, had so much fun with them. But we went out for dinner almost every night on the company credit card.
Yeah.
The bills.
Well, you should be.
Well, San Francisco, as expensive as it is, the average bill, do you want to guess?
$300.
$450.
Yeah, I mean, it's not surprising. But I've got to say, it's a work trip. You wouldn't be buying food if you were at home. It's the company's responsibility to pay for every single thing that you have when you're out there.
We had a couple of Burger Kings because we found a Burger King there.
Yeah.
Again, very nice. But our dinners are the best ones. We went to John's Grill, which was featured in an old film called The Maltese Falcon.
Don't know it, but
where I had New York steak, and holy shit, that was good.
how big?
16 ounce.
Jeez.
It was delicious.
Yeah.
It was so good.
How did you have it cooked?
Medium rare.
Good,
I
good,
won't go
good.
rare, but I won't do anything above medium. Medium
And,
rare is the right spot.
Was
for me.
there anything with any pigmented colour on there that isn't just brown? Did you have any greenery? I mean, to be
I
fair,
had carrots with it.
okay, orange, that's good. It's difficult, I found, in Florida to get veg
Yeah,
in a restaurant.
But then we went to the oldest grill there called Tidich. Also had steak there.
Well, why not?
And that was equally as delicious. It was amazing.
The same kind of steak? Or
Yeah,
did you get something
yeah.
different?
I didn't feel it was right to spend the extra $10 on a ribeye, but there
Did
you
they have
go.
any fillets?
They had filet mignon,
Ah,
and that was
okay.
another $20-odd on top of the $50.
Is that the one that's got the sauce on it? Is that what filet mignon is?
No. It's a specific steak.
Well, no,
cut.
just what I'm just calling a fillet. Is that a filet mignon?
No,
I mean,
a filet
it's
mignon is
something
a
else.
specific
God,
fillet cut.
Sorry
I know,
for all
it's
the
ridiculous.
posh people listening. I don't know. I
no,
get
so
my
we-
steak down the calf.
We had steak. Now, opposite our hotel was Mel's Diner, which is meant to be the oldest diner there.
Okay,
and-
not like the brand they have over here.
Oh, it was so funny. So
Is
we
it a
went-
tourist trap?
No, it's just it genuinely gets work people in there all day, every
Okay.
day. And we went in for breakfast and we're looking through the menu, and I was, I think I'll have the lumberjack. It was a ham steak, egg, and grilled
So
potatoes.
gammon.
I think so. And she came out and said, I'm so sorry. We've run out of ham steaks. Do you mind sausages? Oh, no, I don't mind sausages. Oh, and it was meant to have 2 buttermilk pink pancakes with it as well.
Okay.
Now I'm thinking American style pancakes, so slightly small, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
My breakfast came out on 2 plates with 2 giant fuck off pancakes on it.
Yeah,
A
they're
big
great.
portion of maple syrup. 3 fried eggs done sunny side up.
Yeah.
3 sausages.
Oh,
And an
wow.
entire plate of grilled potatoes.
Oh my
And I
god!
just was like, oh shit.
You should have gone to Cracker Barrel. Did you go to a Cracker Barrel?
Oh,
You got
we
any of those?
didn't, but I kept seeing the adverts for it because the adverts are so delightfully 70s for it because the
Yeah.
logo hasn't changed.
Well, no, they did change the logo, and there was uproar for about
So they
2
went
weeks.
back.
They moved it back, yeah, because apparently the old guy,
Yeah.
yeah. So they put it back. Cracker Barrel turned around. And took it
So there were 2 places we did want to eat and we never got round to it. There was an IHOP,
back. Okay,
which
yeah.
I thought
heard of it.
I thought had disappeared, International House of Pancakes, and an Applebee's, which again I thought had died.
I've been
a
to an
death.
Applebee's. It's all right. Yeah.
We ate at Cheesecake Factory.
Oh yeah. Did you have a massive slice of cheesecake?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's
I
like just
was
like a
buzzing
quarter
for
of a
hours. It was
cheesecake.
tiramisu cheesecake. And
Oh, nice.
Jesus, I was buzzing.
What did you have another steak there?
What did I
Actual
have
food
there?
because they do normal food there too.
No, I had fried chicken.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that was okay. It was a bit dry, to be honest.
Mm.
It was a fried chicken with maple syrup, chips, and no, it was with mash. Sorry, not chips.
Right.
It wasn't all that. I wasn't blown away by that.
Almost chicken and waffles if it's got the maple syrup. You just need the waffle with it because that is amazing.
That is an amazing meal. Anyway, that's what I did in San Francisco.
Mm-hmm.
You want to know about the films, I guess, that I've seen and what I've watched this week?
Yeah, on the plane. What was it?
Well, I actually didn't watch anything on their screen, although their screen had loads of good films and it had the new Naked Gun on there, which I was very tempted by. In order, I watched Playdate, which is Amazon Prime.
Yep.
Our favourite actors in there, along with Kevin James. And
I really want to see that.
Really funny.
Yeah.
It's a turn your brain off film, but it's
Richardson.
very, very funny. Really, really good fun. Then I watched The Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare.
I want to see that
which
too.
again
That's
was
on my
him.
list.
Again, phenomenal. Didn't realise how much of a real story it was based on.
Yeah, it's meant to be the start of the SAS or something. Yeah,
in
The
effect, and it's
first few
where
blokes. Henry Cavill's in it.
Yeah, it's in effect where he got the idea for James Bond from, Ian Fleming. And then I sat through Interstellar, which I'd never seen.
Oh, Interstellar's brilliant. Very long. It's not a plain film though.
Well, it is when
You
you've got
want
a 10-hour flight.
No, but you want a massive screen, great sound.
Yeah, no, I was quite happy with it on the tablet with my my headphones on. Yeah, really cool film. Didn't expect Matt Damon to turn up in it in an evil way, but yeah, no, really.
What did you think about? Right, everyone, spoilers if you haven't seen Interstellar. The stuff inside the black hole.
Yeah, it started to go a little bit ooh-la-pee poo to go there. And it's just like, I kind of understand what they're doing, and this is the only way you could really display it. I understand that, but at the same time, I don't know if they could have done something different. I don't know. It's really awkward.
It's a very sad film as well.
Oh, yeah,
you think
100%.
every moment that he is away is 20 moments in his daughter's life. It's a very sad
things
kind of
like that
prospect.
when they get stuck on the first
time
planet and
dilation
it's like
stuff.
70 years has already passed.
Yeah, and they just know like that's it. Everything we've been working was gone.
Yeah,
You know?
it's horrible.
I still don't understand time dilation.
And
I
it's
still can't get my head
and
around
it's a horrible film because the fact is they don't save Earth.
No.
If you
I
think about it,
suppose
they don't actually save Earth. They managed to launch the custom-built building that's actually a space station, thanks to the daughter, thanks to him being in a black hole, pointing them in the right way.
Yeah.
I think, again, that was the other thing as well. Knowing what binary is, zeros and ones, and the information they need. So unless the information was like one sentence that she needs to manage to do the correct what's the word? My brain's gone absolutely blank. When when the equation, that's it. When she's trying to work out the equation, unless she's literally that close, she only needs one sentence. She would have been staring at that watch for years, going 1, 0. Oh shit, I missed one. No, it makes no sense at all. That's the only bit that's a bit, you know what, that's really stupid.
Time dilation isn't the right word. What's the word I should have been saying? When the time's different.
Yeah, it was time
Is it
dilation.
time dilation?
Because, in theory, the faster you go and the further away,
time moves differently. I thought it was
time moves differently. Absolutely. So, yeah. So there was that. So that was the plane flight out there. And then coming back, I did watch some TV on the plane. I watched a show called The Pit, which is Noah Weil kind of becoming his role of Carter from ER, but they didn't get the license for it. So it's a spiritual successor where he's got different characters. It's in effect ER based in this era now. And they just didn't get the license, so they just renamed it all. They got in trouble over it. What a surprise. So I watched a few episodes of that. Watched Jackpot on Prime.
I don't know what that is either.
So the actress who does all the voices for kids' films, and I can't think of what her name is, so I'm going to very, very quickly look her up because as soon as you see her, you know who I'm going to be talking about. The idea is that she's gone to LA to be an actress. LA's really, really gone downhill to the point that they now host a monthly Aquafina.
Aquafina.
Yeah, I'm not even going to try pronouncing that one again.
Mhm.
So the LA lot hold I think it's a monthly lottery where you get this little digital ticket, you enroll it with your thumbprint, and if you win however much money it is. However, you have to survive until sundown because anyone that has a lottery ticket can come and kill you.
Oh.
They're not allowed to use a gun. They've got to use something physical.
Mm-hmm.
But if they kill you, they get the lottery prize instead.
Right.
And it's basically she accidentally activates a lottery ticket without knowing what it is, then wonders why everyone's trying to kill her. John Cena owns a protection company that's designed to protect these lottery winners. And it goes on from there. Really funny.
That sounds fun.
It was so funny. Again, it's a turn your brain off film. Really fun. And then final film. I know you said you wanted this shorter, but it was never going to happen.
No, you're fine.
Happy Gilmore.
Oh, God, I need to watch it because I want to see the second one. I haven't seen it either.
I'd never seen it, and I thought, I've got to see it. Oh, so good.
It's meant to be very
I forgot how much as I don't like Adam Sandler, I do like Adam Sandler. It's really odd.
The film of his I want to watch again is when he's like the devil's kid.
Oh, Little Nicky.
Yeah, I want to watch that one again, but it's so hard to find to watch.
Yeah, they're not easy to get hold of. I mean, my favourite was always The Water Boy.
Yeah, I have seen it, but a long time ago.
Yeah. Happy Gilmore's worth it. It's got a lot of things in it. You forget who he's friends with. So a somewhat minor role in it is Ben Stiller.
Well, they're all SNL. All of them are
of
SNL.
course they are.
All of that lot are all SNL.
Yeah,
guys.
but Ben Stiller's a small part in it.
Yeah,
really weird.
They're all mates.
Really
yeah.
weird, but so good.
Well, it's like him, Robert Downey Jr., Owen Wilson, the guy who was in that Alan Richardson film that you said earlier.
Oh, right. Yeah.
And there's some other
Kevin
guys.
James.
Yeah, and the other guys I can't remember. They're all mates. So they all do cross over.
Oh, well, that makes sense.
Chris Rock. Who else? Oh, God, I could keep naming all of these American comedians, but they're all friends.
Gotcha. Well, that makes sense.
Yeah.
But, oh, no, definitely. If going to see any of them, I would put Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare top.
Mm-hmm.
Then see Happy Gilmore. And then I'd go Playdate and then Jackpot. Jackpot and Playdate, actually, I would say you could interchange, to be fair.
Sorry, that was Link who just whacked the mic from the side.
Yeah, but otherwise, that's all I watched.
Oh.
Otherwise, in the hotel, it was watching lots of Friends, South Park, because that's all that was on Comedy Central.
Yeah. Did you put your credit card on the TV?
No.
The work card.
Well, something was hard.
I said work card.
Oh, work hard. Oh, sorry. I thought you said work hard. I'm always hard. What have you been up to?
Not much. Mine isn't going to be very long this time.
Yes, what you said last time. And what,
yeah,
25 minutes
it was.
with you cutting it even
with
after
me
that?
cutting it. We've watched a lot of Stranger Things. We are halfway through season 4 now, ready for basically season 5 comes out as of recording this tomorrow. So we want it to be as close to as we could because it's going to get spoiled. But people just write stuff all over the place and get spoiled. So, I forgot how much I really liked the Stranger Things. Apart from, as we said last time, episode 7 of season 2. It's diabolical. It's just as bad the second time I watched it.
It's funny you say that now. I don't know if it was on Tech Radar or if it was on Gizmodo. It's on one of them. There was an article about Stranger Things is coming. We've spoken to the director, and he said, if you're not going to rewatch all the series, these are the episodes you need to watch. And he's literally just said, yeah, just watch these 4 and you'll be ready for the next season.
Yeah. I mean, we're watching it all. The thing is, though, they do button it up. Like at the end of each season, it's a season, and then they have a little bit that crosses over.
Mm.
You know, just like I know I don't want to spoil it for you, but like the Upside Down, it just kind of gets progressively worse at the end of each one. And that's kind of really the only thing that's going, other than character relationships, but that's very easy to pick up on within the first episode of next season. I'm just imagining because season 5 is the last one, they might, cross a few T's and dot a few I's of older stuff.
Yeah.
And yeah, if there's only 4 episodes, I imagine that's probably just the last episode of each season because it probably would be enough, But aside from that, that's basically all the TV we've really been watching. I've watched a lot of YouTube because I always do. I'm kind of fallen into a Fred Dibner hole.
Oh, Fred Dibner.
Yeah, Steeplejack.
Dibner.
1970s Steeplejack. I was watching it literally before you came out.
Doesn't it fill you just full of absolute dread watching him climb up the chimney?
Yeah.
And it's like, I know he's lived. I know he survived. But this is horrible.
Yeah, so he's really funny because...
He's very funny.
Like, there's a kind of documentary filmed when he was a young man on YouTube, and it's like 45 to 50 minutes long. And it is wonderful to watch. I've seen it so many times. I was watching it earlier. I'm 10 minutes back into it. And just like his mum's in it, and he's saying like, oh yeah, well, I redid it. I was 17. I just redid a chimney stack. She hated it. like, you know, in those old terrace houses, we'd have 4, one of those thick chimney stacks with 4 pots on top.
Yeah.
When he went up there, 3 of them don't even get used. So he knocked it down and just built a new one. Beautiful, kind of almost like architecture chimney stack. He goes, I didn't design it, just built it, and it just ended up like this. But the guy apparently went to art school. You see him do these most beautiful drawings all by hand, and he said that was winning him jobs because other company would just like give him crappy little...
Can I just point out, though, beautiful artist, really good artist, because later on he does narrowboats and steam engines.
Oh, yeah, steam engine stuff's wicked. I've seen him before.
Teaching boys to bake cakes. That's no way to maintain an industrial empire.
Yeah, I mean, he was a man of his time.
Oh, 100%.
He's a guy who lives caked in stuff. Constantly, he was like, if you listen to him, constantly going through apprentices because they kept sending him to the pub, and eventually he kind of didn't want to. You know what, a man's man. You know that's him. I kind of lost train of thought of what I was saying, but yeah, just seeing him go up on all these huge like towers and stuff with no harnesses. Like there's a really good one. It's not part of the documentary that I'm talking about, but another one where he shows you how he lashes the ladders to the side of chimneys. He's literally just props a ladder up, puts a bit of rope around it, and goes up. And then when he's up the top, he has these just weird slithers of metal which he hammers by hand into the mortar, and then ties the ladder off to it. And then up he goes again.
And then he's got his mate that he employs, who's just down there smoking occasionally tagging a ladder onto a rope that he pulls up by hand.
And he's like 50 ladders up. And he's just
balancing on one foot.
Oh, and in the this is so sci-fi related. When he's all the way at the top in the documentary, when he's all the way at the top, he's got to get onto these planks of wood around the top of this chimney stack. Well, he doesn't go like on the chimney stack side. He goes around the outside.
Yeah.
No harness. And you can see him wibbling and wobbling a bit. The guy has got how he manages to drag his balls up there. I think that's the biggest.
It's when his wooden chair that's just held by 2 ropes, and he just ties it off and then drops himself down, and then he's walking around the edge stretching. It's like, this is horrible to watch.
I don't know how he manages it. And he's knocking them down by hand.
Yeah, he starts the fire. Did you see the one? He starts the fire
starts the fire underneath one to burn it down. Yeah.
Here you go. This is a good quote. Talking about dying, the ideal way out would be, I think, instead of dying in bed of lung cancer or something horrible like that, just to drop off a chimney one sunny day when I'm about 75, and that'll be the end.
Well, it's a shame, really, because he died of prostate cancer.
Yeah.
But he was like, one of the quotes, he goes, I never worry about falling off a chimney because you only fall off a chimney once.
Yeah.
Which is, well, yeah, I guess. But he said he's never fallen off, but the worst damage he ever did was he fell off a stepladder in a little girl's bedroom doing something in her room. He fell off the stepladder and out of work for weeks because he'd done his back in or something.
The man was just a legend, an absolute legend.
He's
so telegenic.
Yeah. I saw him once on his steam engine. I can't remember where we were as a family. Maybe we were up north. And yeah, it was a steam fair, and there he was. I've seen him, so I'm pretty sure the one that's in the documentary is the one I've seen.
Oh, that's cool.
Which is brilliant. At the time, I probably didn't appreciate who he was. I remember Dad saying that's who he was. But I probably didn't really appreciate it at the time. But now it would have been starstruck.
The old man used to watch the Channel 4 series that he used to run. He used to run a whole Channel 4 series. And
that was about his steam engines, I think, yeah.
And I used to just avoid it. And then just weirdly one afternoon, I was flicking through YouTube and it just came up with like black and white footage, BBC Archive, Fred Dibner up a chimney. And I thought, I'll watch that because that looks terrifying. And then I just felt bad because there's one that They show him going up the chimney. He gets all the ladder up, and the BBC are following him. And they
I've seen
go
that
up
one.
with the crane
Yeah.
takes him up instead, so he doesn't have to climb up the ladder. And the bloody cameraman climbs out, gets the camera handed to him. It's like, mate, you've got pretty big bollocks to be doing that as well.
This is what my dad was saying to me the other day because we were watching it at his, and he was like, how are they filming this? Have they got one of those big machines? They won't have had cherry pickers in the 70s.
No, but
Dad.
yeah.
Like, there's a cameraman up there with him.
One of them, the cameraman follows him up and actually goes up the ladders, and then the other one, he's on the kind of one of those giant scissor lifts.
But the cameraman has a huge camera with him. So he's doing all of that, plus one of those massive, 15 kilo, maybe a bit more cameras on his shoulder? No way.
I wonder if he brought the camera up when he's up top. Wonder if they took it up by rope like they were doing with the ladders.
No, well, he doesn't bring his ladder up pretty carefully because I wouldn't want to put my really expensive camera and it's slammed into the chimney all the way up.
Oh, but an absolute legend, mate. I've got stuck watching his stuff before.
Mm.
Anyway,
yeah, that is it. It's been Stranger Things and Fred Dibner Hole.
Wow. Okay.
It's not a bad place to be sandwiched between.
Well, before we get onto the film, I've got something else to bring up. So why don't we press that button?
Accessing library computer data.
The reason we're all here to watch a film from 2006, which felt like it was from the 90s, for how many times they said fag and retard.
It's exactly what I said to Jem. Jem was like, I want to watch it with you so I know what you're talking about in there. And I said, look, I don't think we're going to get time. The next film. Then I watched it and I went to Jem straight away and said, you would have hated this.
Yeah.
The number of times they said fag, it was just not your type of comedy. And she's like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Holy shit, Mike Judge dropped a fucking ball on this one.
Yeah, I text James earlier and I was like, this film is the most 90s film I've ever watched, considering it came out in 2006. I'm not going to censor any of my swearing in this one. I've never heard the word retard and fag said so many times in one show. It was constant. Like,
but hang on, let's, before we
Idiocracy we're talking about, by the way.
Before we get into it, so Idiocracy, filmed by Mike Judge. Mike Judge, you will have known for Beavis and Butthead, which some of you might go away and go, well, of course it was going to be bad. Then I love Beavis and Butthead, and in its own way, it's actually a very clever comedy, Beavis and Butthead. In other ways, it is just grotesque and fucking stupid.
Mm-hmm.
But that's what made it work. But Mike Judge also went off and did things like King of the Hill, which is which is fantastic. An absolutely fantastic adult comedy up there and probably swinging and getting as high a score as The Simpsons in some ways. Mm-hmm. He did Office Space, which is a phenomenal film. Then we got Beavis and Butthead did America. He's got the new Beavis and Butthead series, the new Beavis and Butthead film, which again have been equally absolutely brilliant. He absolutely misstepped with this. It's such a weird fucking film. So, do you want to describe what the film is?
So, there is a guy who works in the military. He is like a librarian. And for whatever reason, they want to test out putting people in cryostasis, basically, and the effect it has on people.
He is the most perfectly average person in every way. Average intelligent, average health, average height, average weight, everything about him. He is bog standard average.
Yeah, and they want to use him as like the litmus paper for testing this stuff.
Along with a prostitute.
Along with, for some reason, a prostitute. So they pop them into these machines. I'm not going to go too in detail of it, but they pop them into these machines. Stuff happens. They end up being opened 500 years later by accident. And everyone is now stupid because only the stupid people were populating the planet. And that's it. That is the plot.
And basically, they're going to... The stupid people have taken over and they are slowly dying because the earth has come to a stall, basically. They've got no food growing, dust storms are killing them.
And there's a lot of automations, like the hospitals automate. There's a lot of automated stuff. I said to you off air, it should have stayed on TikTok. The clips are funny.
Yes.
But when you watch the whole film, it's not.
Yeah, there's very few clips on TikTok, and those very few clips are the best bits.
Funny bits.
The funniest bit in it, I think, is the bit that's also quite the darkest. And it's the very beginning when the voiceovers explaining what happened. And you've basically got a white trash family, I think they describe as it,
Yeah.
having sex with their cousins, brothers, sisters,
Mhm.
and you slowly watch their family tree grow and grow and
Yeah.
grow and grow, and it's just hundreds of relations, all spanning off the same three people. Hence the reason you're going to get this inbred side of things. But then the other part of it is every time that you see something happen to that family and another generation be born, it then goes back to this other couple who can't
Mhm.
have a baby, and then eventually dies masturbating trying to give his
sperm
semen
donation,
donation. So then she's like, well, I'm sure I'll have a baby at some point. Then it goes back over to the hillbillies and they've just taken over. And that's the idea, is that is what happened, and that's why the earth is in this state, because these people were the ones that kept on replicating, whereas the normal, sensible human beings weren't.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't laughing at that, but I did enjoy that bit. That I didn't laugh out loud until he was attached to a rock and a forklift pushed the rock down the stairs.
Yes.
That was the first laugh out loud bit. And let me tell you, that was an hour into the film of an hour and 24 minutes.
An hour and 24 minutes that, thank God, didn't feel longer.
Yeah. I mean, I watched it over 3 days. So I kind of didn't have I watched 45 minutes of that today. So the first two like short bits. And I was kind of today, like, I was at the point where I was like, I have to watch this because we're recording. I wasn't enjoying it. And I'm gutted because I've wanted to watch this film so badly.
I've wanted to watch it. I've seen so many times it's come up. And the premise of it was a really funny idea. So it should have been really good. And with Mike Judge being involved, and I will stay on that mountain. I will stay on that. It should have been good with him. But, oh, wow.
Dax Shepard's character, Frito.
Well,
I found him so frustrating because the voice he put on, I couldn't actually understand it. And it wasn't like he was going to that everyone's an idiot, and they literally he mumbled idiocy.
Yes.
And it was actually too difficult to understand what was going on. Terry Crews was actually quite good. I liked Terry Crews' character.
Was one of the only saving graces of this film. If you don't know
Justin Long was in it too, who played the Doctor. Good character. That was it. I'd like Justin Long in stuff. But again, the rest of it was just tosh. Sorry.
Yeah, it really was. I mean, the whole premise of he only wanted to do the last few years in the library and then he was going to get his pension. Really typical trope. Nothing special about that, but you kind of accept that. Then you have the whole family tree bit, which, by the way, Hank and Bobby from King of the Hill appear on the hillbilly side.
Yeah.
Then we're thrown into this bit that they're meant to be in the future, and rubbish has just been dumped everywhere, and they've just got these mountainscapes of rubbish.
Yeah.
And then the collapse of one of those is what triggers this whole event and them being found. And yet we're taken straight into Dax, who's playing Frito, and it's just obnoxious. And I know the idea is all these people are meant to be obnoxious, and I've forgotten what he said. It was like a cross between gangster and the various different kind of slang languages that we had around the 2000s. It just really, really, it just didn't work.
Yeah.
I quite laughed at the giant Costco. So they're going across the wasteland to go and find a time machine.
Yeah.
Because he hopes he can go back in time and stop it all from happening. So he's, there's one at the Costco, so we can go to Costco. And if anyone's ever been to a Costco in the UK or the US especially, you know just how big they are. And then you get to this Costco in the film, and it's just comically like it's got an entire train service inside it. And I genuinely thought, you know what, that's quite a funny elaboration on what Costco's becoming now.
But the Mountain Dew in the water, because of the kind of clips that we watched. So one of the things that's happening is this company have taken over basically everything, the FCC and other companies. So now they just sell their energy drink to everybody. They own everything. And they've basically replaced water. So in every single scenario, apart from toilet bowls by the sound of it, which is a part of the film, it's this energy drink. I can't remember what it's called now off the top of my head. But the there's a bit where he has to solve the farming crisis because they're chucking this energy drink, this green liquid, over the plants.
Yeah, because they felt that water was taking too much of the market share.
Yeah.
That everything has become this
And
energy
one of the
drink.
things he does is tells people they should change it for water. And then half the people get fired because all the stock of this company go down because they're not using it anymore. But anyway, I thought that was was going to be a small bit of like some kind of big thing of him finding all these things wrong. Like the way that you see it in like trailers, it's almost like he's just walking through life and stumbling upon these instances, like a small farming family who are using energy drink instead of water, so he helps them out. And then he was going to stumble upon something else and not this grand, I'm going to become the president kind of scenario. And actually the water crisis was the only thing he was solving.
Yeah,
that was it.
That was it, because it solves everything else. But
which I think is the wrong step. I think they went too big with that, and actually they could have done it as if he's some kind of like Jesus character going around and like solving all these weird problems, and people like, talking about, oh my God,
these people are too thick to do medicine.
Yeah.
So it's like coming around and putting a plaster on someone and them not dying.
Yeah. Well, the receptionist just had this big machine, and it was like pictures of what was wrong, and she had to guess based on what he was saying.
Yeah, so you got broken leg picture, broken arm picture, gunshot wound, things like that.
Yeah.
And again, quite a novel idea, but it just fell flat. Didn't realise. Did you watch any of the post credits?
There was one post credit scene.
Yeah, I didn't. So Upgrade emerges from a third pod, apparently.
Yeah. So Upgrade is the lady's pimp. Oh, which was quite a fun joke, actually.
Yeah,
I didn't find it particularly funny, but I enjoyed that. But it was very sweet.
So yeah, throughout the entirety of it, Joe's so innocent that he believes this prostitute genuinely is an artist because she sarcastically says she's an artist.
Yeah. And her pimp was her boyfriend, who was also her manager.
Yeah, so
he was like, I don't think you should have really your boyfriend be your manager for your art career. Which is a silly little thing. It was sweet. I think it made Joe seem sweet.
Yeah, it did. And that's one of the redeeming features of it, I think. But then for every redeeming feature there is, which there really aren't many, there's just another joke that lands flat. So the whole Fuddruckers joke, where
funny.
The name changes and then it's just buttfuckers.
It's buttfuckers, but you saw it a mile off. It wasn't even remotely funny. You know, all the happy endings for all the different things for men to have, because everyone's obsessed with sex. Did you notice that in Costco? Was it by Costco? They had all the different shops inside it. And all of them said like happy ending and all these other bits.
Oh, yeah. So all the businesses there are the brands that we all know, like Starbucks and stuff like that. But they're just all whores.
They're all porn places, yeah. Or the Rochambeau that was happening constantly because that actor was in that show.
Oh, yeah. In the
Again, not funny.
No,
I didn't really get it. It's like, okay.
It's a take on the joke The Simpsons did. If you remember, there's an episode of The Simpsons where they invite a film critic to Springfield, and Homer gets to be a judge, and all he wants to vote for is football to the groin.
Oh God, yeah, I remember that. Yeah,
and that's the entire joke. But they did it brilliantly because they play on the fact that Homer has to make the decision between something he genuinely finds funny, but realizes that it's shit, and that he's actually got to look at the merit of the other films.
I thought the point of this was when you see famous people in real life, they're not who they're portraying on screen. So you wouldn't go up to, I don't know, Keanu Reeves and start thinking he was Neo. You wouldn't start talking to him like he was Neo. Like this guy, he plays someone who kicks people in the bollocks on his show. Doesn't mean you should run up to him and kick him in the bollocks. It happens to him like twice. And they do the joke twice, don't they, to this poor bloke?
Yeah, at least. I think it might be even 3 times.
Didn't find it funny.
No.
I think kicking someone in the bollocks is funny. I didn't think it was funny in this film.
I quite liked the idea that all the various secretaries of state, secretary of defense are all there because they won a competition.
I think only one of them won a competition. The kid, I thought.
Oh, was it the kid? I thought all of them. Oh, okay.
Who was drinking like Jack Daniels from a bottle later on, which was like interesting.
Yeah, that's true. So I quite like that. Yeah, you got all these various people running the country that again have no idea, and again, it's a portrayal of what people somewhat think of politics, and we don't talk about politics, but even that was limited in its range. It could have had so much more done with it. It could have had him, like you say, going to each of them. Have you thought about doing it like this? And then you could just have a scene with them going and looking around and trying what Joe said, seeing it work and go, and then take credit for it. But then they made that whole thing better for them there and whatever. It would have been good to have got an idea. You know what would have been funny?
Right.
What would have absolutely been funnier? Joe at some point just going, well, what happened to England? What happened to France? What happened to Australia? And just them saying, oh, they don't talk to us no more. And literally just have a quick scene bus, and everywhere else is absolutely normal.
Yeah,
it's just
normal,
yeah, and just everywhere's got signs saying, don't talk to America.
Don't answer the phone to a 001 number.
Exactly.
Whatever America's.
You could have just had something like that. So the rest of the world were like, yeah, no, we're not going down that route.
Yeah.
So you could have had that in there, and that would have been funnier than the vast majority of this film.
Hang on, 001, isn't that what you put when you're in America to call England?
No,
Anyway,
001 is, call it as an American number.
Here's a little quiz for you. What's the name of the two cars in the battle scene? Not the big third one.
Oh, the dildozer.
Yeah.
And the... Oh, shit.
Arse Blaster.
The Arse Blaster, yes.
Dildos and Arse Blaster. Not funny.
No, not funny. I will admit, I snickered at the fact that they then have this third one where they're all going, he's gone bigger, he's gone better. And it literally just can't get the door. It just collapses and dies.
That was that. I chuckled at that too. I did.
That well, I thought, actually, you know what? That's quite funny.
Because it went forward and reversed a couple of times and the whole thing just crushed it.
Yeah.
Until Big Supreme got out of it. Which was
Beef Supreme.
Beef Supreme. That was fucking stupid, isn't it?
It was really fucking
sorry,
stupid.
everyone. I think I've been a little bit far away from the mic for a little bit there. I hope that's actually been caught up. Brawndos, isn't it? Brandos got electrolytes. It's got electrolytes.
Yeah, it's got electrolytes.
Oh, fucking
it's what plants crave. To be fair, that bit was quite funny.
You saying it just made me laugh.
Why are you giving it to them? It's got electrolytes. Plants crave it.
Yeah, it's what plants need.
But why are you giving it? Plants crave it.
Yeah.
Brawndo's got electrolytes. But even they did it for too long.
Yeah, there's little aspects of it. This is why it's good on TikTok or on YouTube Shorts, because there are little bits of it that are good in their own little bottled environments. But as soon as you put it into
TikTok,
as soon as you put it into an hour and 24 minutes and all together, where the story is not very good, there's so many other bits that aren't funny. The bits that are funny just get washed away. You know, that whole bit where he's at the farm with the green goo coming out of the taps, that's a cool little thing, and it does interest you to watch it. You know, that electrolyte bit would be a funny TikTok.
Yeah.
That's it. Just that bit. But as I said before, the clip of him when he gets arrested and first time he escapes from prison, he just says, "I know I'm meant to be coming out today." Okay,
you're in the wrong line, dick.
Yeah, that was good. That's interesting.
Or the when he's having his IQ tested, and I've got it here. If you have one bucket that contains 2 gallons and another bucket that contains 7 gallons, how many buckets do you have?
And he's like, 2.
Yeah. So again, I think personally, I wonder if it was massively, massively cut back, or he was forced to change it. I don't know.
I wonder, because it's so different than all of his other stuff. Because he clearly can do good shows. Absolutely clearly can. So what went wrong with this one? What was it? Was it a studio interfering with it? I'm sure there's going to be something. Just to quickly, before we delve too deeply in that, another little bit that I did quite enjoy when it had the 2 newscasters, both really attractive people, one dude with no clothes on and the woman with like a corset on. And the little screen comes up in the corner of the reporter at the courthouse, and the news reporter turns the wrong way to look at the screen. Yeah, I found that funny.
No, exactly. Little bits like that. It's just the rest of it. It was too much. It would have made a far better film, not being a film and being sketches,
sketch show. Yeah,
little
sketches
for an ongoing sketch show. So Joe in the future. and
Mhm.
just have it as that. Weirdly, it rates 6.5 on IMDb.
Yeah, I'm not sure what I think of that.
I'm struggling because
I think it's worse.
I don't
than
think
that.
it deserves it.
I think it's worse than that.
And I mean, we've seen some shit, and I know we've seen things and we don't agree with scores all the time, but for once, I really don't agree with this score. I know with what's going on recently over in America and fucking Trump and all that stuff, you could argue that this is more some sort of spoof documentary on what's going to happen out there. But
Well, I mean, look, this film is nearly 20 years old.
yeah, 18
next
years
year
old,
will be 20
it's
years
legal.
It feels like at this point it should be cult classic-esque, in which point you can ignore the ratings,
Well,
in my opinion. But I don't think it's at that point.
This is it. It got
Which means, in my view, it never will.
It got a limited theatrical release. Fox weren't happy with it, but allegedly reviewers thought it was good. I don't get it. I'm genuinely lost. I felt this is not the standard of film we normally watch, even though we've just watched.
But they were bad because they were knowingly bad.
They were attempting to be good and bad, whereas this was never attempting to be.
This was trying to be good.
A blockbuster. It was just meant to be. We're trying to give you a fun film, but unfortunately, that doesn't always work, and it missed. Yeah,
missed
absolutely,
the mark, big time. That's a shame.
Transfer complete.
Well, next time, it's a film that shouldn't be missing the mark. I've seen it multiple times. I really like it. You've seen it, I'm sure. 1997's film, The Fifth Element.
Multi-pass?
Yeah, starring Bruce Willis, Mila Jovovich, Gary Oldman, Ian Holmes, Chris Tucker.
I would say it's got to be
Luke Perry. Who else?
Mila Jovovich's first role, or one of her?
Maybe. Lee Evans is in it as well, obviously.
Oh, yes. Yes, he is.
Who else we've got here? John Neville. We've got... Who else people might know? Me just going based on their photos, and I'm at the end of the list. Lots and lots of people. I think this film is brilliant. We may have spoken about this before. I think we've spoken about the practical effects before because we were linking it to another movie because I was convinced that the weird creatures in this must have been created by the same person who made something else that we watched. That was it. I linked it to Galaxy Quest because I thought the creature designer in Galaxy Quest also did the creature designs in this. They didn't. They just happened to be really similar. You know, the lizard man in Galaxy Quest. I thought he looked very similar to some of the character designs in this. Fifth Element, absolutely brilliant film. Really looking forward to watching that again. How long is it?
2 hours, 6 minutes.
2 hours. Oh, that's quite long. I don't remember it being that long.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's the next one. The Fifth Element.
Good choice.
Command functions are offline.
So that's it. I do hope everyone can actually hear me, and I haven't been too far away from the microphone. I've been slouching, been miles away from it. Sorry. So firstly, thank you to all of our Ko-Fi people. Please, again, sorry, I need to write down everyone's names.
John, Karen, and James.
John, Karen, and James, thank you very much. We do appreciate it. I know I'm useless with names. Don't take that as me being horrible. I genuinely really appreciate it.
I've said it enough times now. I finally remember.
Thank you. So who are we? We are Tom and Rob. We are part of Studio Channel 84, a network of indie podcasts. Our podcasts are The Variety Show and what you've listened to just now, the Untitled Sci-Fi Show. You can also find other Studio Channel 84 shows, just like Karen and Adam at Lightly Used and Simon and Ross at Who Takes Socks Off. You can find us on channel84.co.uk. That's right, isn't it? TJ. Channel84.co.uk.
Yes,
I was losing my mind then. Channel84.co.uk. All of our socials are on there, all of our emails. I mean, I'd say podcasts at
channel84.co.uk.
So just email us both, or Rob and Tom. We are linking, or we have linked all of the studio's Discords into just one, which is How will they find it?
So easiest way to find the Discord is head over to channel84.co.uk/Discord.
That's it.
Will take you straight away to the Discord invite, and that will open up in your Discord app or in your Discord browser and take you straight to our site for you to join.
And then we've got sections for each studio show. Head over there when you hear this onto specifically the Untitled Sci-Fi one, because I've got a fun little game that I've played with a few people today, and it's been, sorry if you don't like it, I don't give a flying F. I've used AI to change the sci-fi show's logo to theme it on sci-fi films, and I'm going to put 6 on there. Guess what they are? Send them to me on a private DM on Discord or anywhere else that you like privately, so it doesn't spoil it for everybody else. And just like we Guess the Intro, you can have your name and other links shouted out and join us in the Winners Lounge, which is just Tom and I this week, I'm afraid. Even our wives didn't get in this week, and they gave us the fucking answers. Thanks, mate. Love you.
Love you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you for listening to the Untitled Sci-Fi Show. This station is now shutting down, and we'll be back in 2 weeks. May the Force live long and prosper inside of you. This was a Studio Channel 84 network show. To find more, head over to channel84.co.uk now.
Oh, we said hang on.
No,
Sorry,
that's fine. So, there were a couple of things, and I can only think of one of them now, which is why I was going to say hang on. But the one thing that we need to talk about is Event Horizon isn't actually getting a sequel. We all misunderstood that.
Oh, okay. Oh, hang on. Is this a correction?
It's no. Oh, yeah. Go on. It's a
No,
correction.
I saw it. I'm going to do corrections here. Karen hasn't sent me anyone's letters.
Everyone basically that we know that was talking about it, going, "Oh, it would be really good." It's already happened, and it's graphic novels.
Oh,
it's someone releasing a series of graphic novels explaining what happened before Event Horizon, and they're on the 3rd or 4th, and all of these articles that you've seen headlines for going prequel, going to go back to all the gore and whatever else, is because it's a graphic novel. So they are going full on blood, guts, hell,
good.
And everything.
Well, I'm glad that they are doing it how it should be done. It's a shame it wouldn't be another film, but yeah.
I mean, don't hold out hope, but you still don't know. Someone might take on a project, but from what I've seen and read, it's all of those articles we've seen. If you do the deeper reading, it's a graphic novel.
Okay. News just in. We talked bullshit for about fucking 20 minutes. Okay. What was the other? Did you have another one?
Yeah, but I can't think of what it is. So
okay. I'm sure we fucked something up. No, what? New monkey film or something?
Now, talking of Planet of the Apes.